On October 1, 2020, Donald Trump, the President of the United States, and his wife Melania Trump tested positive for COVID-19. He confirmed it with a tweet, "Tonight the First Lady, and I tested positive for COVID-19. We will begin our quarantine and recovery process immediately. We will get through this together." Now, let's look at some comments on his tweet. JL says, "Too soon." He also posted this meme, probably from The Wizard of Oz, I don't know, saying, "Ding dong, the witch is dead." He seems very happy about the situation. Good for you, JL, Superman's relative. Let's move on to the next comment. Cat, written in a weird font, says, "I don't want you to die, only to feel like you are going to. Maybe, just maybe then you'll finally acknowledge it is not a hoax." I doubt it though. There's a lot of anguish in your tone. You just don't want him in the White House, do you? I don't either. He has made millions of people suffer. Okay, Kenro Klepramir, weird name, is saying, make sure to clean out your lungs with disinfectant. #karma. I might need to quote Mr. President here, he said, and is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside, or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets inside the lungs and it does a tremendous number on the lungs, so it would be interesting to check that. Great comeback from Kenro Klepramir, still a weird name. Now, Trump-esque gotta go, not weird a bit, says, but it's a hoax and will magically disappear. Can you say, Clorox? It also has a picture of Barack Obama laughing out loud. He is right. It's just a hoax. Why bother write so many news articles, my journalist friends? FYI, Clorox is a liquid bleach for cleaning clothes. But you must already know that by now. Jennifer Lavallee says, you caused this. You and you alone. You could have stopped it. You could have saved so many lives. And if you're looking for sympathy now, you're deaf not getting it from me. So much for a hoax, So much pain and anger in that comment. I like it. Speak up, everyone. The next comment is by Murray. He says, hang on, wait. We know Trump is a pathological liar. And he is losing badly in the election. Is this all a hoax to avoid having to participate in any future debates with Biden and to drum up some public sympathy? His campaign really is spiraling, so don't rule out anything. This is good. He is good. Trump is onto something. Why would Trump announce this when he clearly doesn't care about the virus? This guy might be correct. Next in line is Sun Man. What? Anyway, he says, Mr. President, I'm literally sitting here crying and throwing up at this news. You are the bravest man I have ever seen. I named my first son Donald after you. If anything happened to you, I don't know what I would do. Thank you for ending racism. I wonder what this man's been drinking. I'd love to have some too. I wish I were as cool as him. Okay, let's move on. No_matter. Black Lives Matter says, I'm glad you have tested positive, but part of me does not believe you. Why now? Next debate? Why COVID? You have something up your sleeve? You lie about everything. Would you even admit to having COVID? I just don't know what to think. Again, good points. Definitely don't believe Trump. He has just pulled a poor trick and the people have caught him. The next one is my favorite. Chuck Raines says, the treatment has begun, as per the Duke of Derp's instructions to the medical team. The Duke of Derp's instructions were to clean out the inside of his lungs with disinfectants. We can see Mr. President taking a whole bottom of Clorox. Chuck here is a good man, he gave what Mr. President wanted. Long live, Chuck. Nonsense Fatigue, totally okay name, says, I'm reporting every single one of these hateful responses to Twitter. Every single one of them. This is the President of the United States. Have some class. Okay, don't take him seriously, people. Look at his name. Imagine Hitler lived in this era and someone shouted, why is everyone against him? He is the Führer. I guess we should drop everything and go about doing rallies for Trump's recovery. How many did we cover? I didn't count. I have just a few more, bear with me. The next one is by Timothy Ferris, not happy about this, but confused. How does one get infected with a hoax? He also posted this picture, which is the best part. It says, "At this point I would feel safer if the coronavirus gave a press conference about how it's going to save us from Trump." Right on. Love that. Although, I have thoughts like that often about terrible people. But none were as terrible as Trump. Terrible Trump. Here you go, new name, boom. Next up, Cam, just Cam, he says, "I hope you get a mutation of the virus that makes your anus fall off." Geez, this kid is hardcore. He doesn't like Donald Trump's but. Well, I feel for you, hope is but gets what it deserves. POTUS deserves no sympathy. NGFL, amazing name, says, ha 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 ha, eat shit. Damn. Americans don't like their president. But still he got elected president, so, a lot of people, I mean delirious yobos, think he is the one. But I believe now the tables have turned. Moving on, Aimlin Randall is saying, "You finally passed a test without cheating. Good job. 100 points. I agree with you so much. I want Trump to see this while he is chilling in the hospital, and still getting rejected by his wife. Okay people, this is the last one, just forgive me." Okay, Bravo Kelly says, "This is the very first Trump tweet I actually liked." Wow. People are being so harsh to him it almost makes me want to join them. And I did. I'm not gonna show you how. But I'm sure you are not interested either. Kelly, I liked a tweet from Mr. Trump for the first time too. So, we are basically buddies now. Yoo-hoo. For those of you saying this is too much, this is not what sane, good people would say about a sick person. I agree, to an extent. I am not here to make a point, but you can't shut away public sentiments. They have too much pent-up aggression, and it has to burst out at some point. And if you ask why they did not learn containing emotions? Well, your precious president ruined their education system too. You always get what you deserve. So, try to look at things from a neutral point of view. I leave here, hope to meet you again.